Hey guys, this is Killenstein bringing you another video, raiding with archers, barbs, and giants. Part 1 I'm going to talk about searches. This is pretty effective with the level 5 troops I show, and it's also pretty good with level 4 troops. To start out, that troop build is about 72 archers, 52 barbarians, 12 giants, and 8 wall breakers. I usually queue up some additional archers and barbarians so that when I come out of my raid, I have some troops ready to go. It doesn't take as long to build your troops next. So let's get into the searching. First off, usually takes a little while to find a search. When I started recording this, the first one I found was a pretty good find. Got 180 something thousand gold, and it looks like it's all in the collectors. So I'm gonna go and attack this one, starting by pulling the heroes, pull them away from the defenses, and just take them out using. I use about, I think, approximately 10 barbarians and 10 archers on each of these. Maybe a little bit less on the archer queen. She's a little easier to take out. And then right away, drop in those meat shields, those giants. They can go clear the way and protect your archers. So there's two different ways to do this. When you're just going for collectors around the edge of the base, you want to save some giants to just distract. That's the main goal of the giants, is to distract. You don't have to always take out their defenses. You're mainly just shielding your archers so that they can do the damage and get the resources taken out. Now you'll see I place a lot of archers on the outside where they're not in range of the defenses, so there's no reason to waste barbarians or giants that are going to run into the range of those defenses before their archers are even needing the protection. So you'll see a lot of that, you know, just dropping those archers back there to take out structures that need to be cleared, and then dropping giants and barbarians when you need the protection for those archers. So this is going pretty well. I always have a goal of what I'm looking for. I was looking for gold on this one. It just happened that the elixir, there was a ton of elixir too, but so I always take out the gold first if that's my goal. So you want to make sure you do that when you're searching too. Look at what your goal is. Have a goal. You want gold, look at the gold. Don't worry about if there's a ton of elixir. Don't let that change you off your course. If you don't want to have to do a bunch more raids than you need to. So if you're trying to do a upgrade that requires gold, get some gold. So you can see I usually try to get 50% too if I'm pretty close already, and here I was definitely well above 50%, but I mean some extra resources from the win that they really help. So you can see that pretty good. 170,000 gold, a bunch of elixir. So here comes the second search. Now that first one was relatively smooth. I mean, found it right away. That's hardly ever that you find the first one right away. This one is the other end of the spectrum. I ended up searching 48 times, 48 clicks before I found a good base to attack. Now what I look for is usually, well, my goal is 200,000 of the resource I'm looking for, if it's gold or elixir. Sometimes you can drop below that if you know for sure a base has been abandoned, and you know, you can tell that the crossbows are empty and dead, or whatever, or you know you can 100% it. If it's a Town Hall 7, me with my level 5 troops, I know I can usually get all the resources. I can hit all the storages and all the collectors I want to be able to get that. Because what you don't want to do is go in and go ahead and drop down to 150,000, and then there's some in the storages and you weren't planning on trying to have to take the storages, and then you end up walking away with only 70,000 when you're really, and that's just kind of a waste of a raid when you could get a lot more. So I'm searching around. See, sometimes when they're really high like that, 350,000, it could be worth it. You know, you only need like 2 of 4 storages and you'll get like 175. But sometimes they're still too hard, too many crossbows and whatnot. This one looks pretty good. There's There's no crossbows, it looks like. It looks like it's all in the collectors. So I'm going to do this one. It has 284,000 gold. Well above my goal. So again, I'm going to pull the hero. And be looking at how I'm going to take these storages. See if I can drop some archers, like before, on the outside of their defenses, to take out some of those buildings before I have to drop giants or barbarians. Now this guy, this base actually has some of the collectors on the inside, so I'm going to have to think about that, how I'm going to break in there and grab that. If you're going after collectors, if you know there's a lot in the collectors and not much, storages. If you know you're going after storages and they're on the inside, that's when I said you would sometimes just drop all the giants at once. You'd blow some holes with the wall breakers and use your heal spells and rage spells. A lot of times, I'll have 2 heal spells and a rage spell. I'll boost my spell factory. I'll boost my Barb King. That way I always have him. Right now my Barb King is actually doing an upgrade, so I don't have him in any of these first videos. I think I'm going to actually cut this video short. This showed some of the searches and a couple attacks. I'll do a full montage of how to break into the inside using the same Barb Archer Giant strategy. Like you can see in this one, I already took most of the gold I wanted. There's that one last gold collector, so I'm going to push in there. I drop a heal spell to keep my barbs alive. Don't waste the heal spell on archers. For the most part, it's not worth it. I dropped the rage spell too, to just make sure I can go in there and grab it. I left a lot of elixir behind in here, but it wasn't my goal. Don't worry about things that aren't your goal, just go after what you need. I still got plenty of elixir to cover it, but anyways, I hope you guys like this. Watch part 2 to see breaking into the inside, getting some dark elixir using the same strategy. Alright guys, good luck.